If no one's gonna say it, then I'm gonna say it. 90% of you are wrong about the best beginner bike.
Whew, alright, that was a bit dramatic. But anyways, what comes to mind when you think about the best beginner bike? To some, it might be the Kawasaki Ninja 500. To others, the Yamaha R6. But honestly,
well, they're all wrong. This is a 2025 Yamaha R3, other known as the best beginner bike in the world. Now let me explain why this is the best beginner bike. Okay, this bike is pretty fast, but not too fast, you silly goose. It is only at 300, but it is fast enough to keep up with traffic in the freeway. For all you squids out there wondering how fast it goes, this bike only goes up to 120. I didn't do it. By the way, Mom, if you're watching this, I didn't go 120. That was my friend that happens to be 4'11" and looks like me. Well, I didn't know until today is that this has 321 cc's of power in it. I have no clue what any of that means, but I think that means it has water cooling. Kind of like a PC. It has a LED screen. Of course, it may look like a DS, but compared to those 2000s models, yeah, no gas gauge. Don't even talk to me. Mine only works half of the time. Okay, now let's talk about weight. See, now, my Black Queen only weighs 375 pounds. Wet. Why am I doing this to my bike? That's not very much. I've been made fun of because I couldn't move this 375-pound bike by myself. Now, you may be saying, is that too light for when you're going 120? Not really. It's pretty stable at those speeds. Don't even get me started on the twisties. When I was in the twisties and almost killed myself, I was having a blast. And you could flick this around, like you could legit just lean on the motorcycle and you'll be perfectly fine. And it can handle more than one rider. I took my sister once on this and she was screaming the whole way. She did not trust me at all. It's a pretty good motorcycle. It's stable, it's reliable. If you're worried about whiskey throttling, you won't whiskey throttle this one, trust me. You might wheelie on the first day. Like me, I wheelie my bike. By accident, I popped it up and yeah. Now, the actual reason why this bike is so good is because you can actually use almost all of the power of the R3 on the streets. Unlike an R6 or a 1000 or any of those other bikes, you're kind of left with a little bit of power in the tank, which if you're riding it normally and you're not going ape shit down the streets and like gain a felony or two, I promise you, the R3 is the best option that you can get. And don't listen to all those Ghibli toilet riz ops that the 500 or 600 you need to start on with, which you could start on that, but it's not really recommended. But yeah, that's basically it. Toodles.